is poppin', everybody? This is your boy Brumal, and so I just wanted to show you that yeah, the start screen changed. I forgot that sometimes when you progress further into this game, the start screen changes. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the new start screen. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started from what we last left off from last night's. Well, technically, it was probably like what I recorded like 10 hours ago. I think I don't remember. I don't remember how long ago it was. But anyways, yeah, so I guess I don't know if we have to talk to everyone or just talk to Joshua if we just want to go ahead and skip, but yeah, let's talk to Dorothy first. Oh, Estelle. This place is wonderful, isn't it? Boy, it is hot. It's the humidity. It's 86 degrees, but normally 86 degrees I would not be sweating like I am right now. Anyways, I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo quartz is going to be enough. Well, the scenery sure is great, like you say. By the way, what is a photo quartz? It's an ultra-thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so that you can take photographs by burning it through light. All right. Well, that's just what I expect from a camera woman, someone who knows the tools of the trade. And that reminds me, what's the deal with Joshua? Well, he says he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in a flowing breeze. Oh, God. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked? Well, he doesn't seem to be a big fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Aw, well, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right? Probably. Alright, let's talk to Niall. Oh man, the taste of a cigarette is wonderful. Don't smoke, guys. Anyways, at first I wasn't in a mood. Yeah, I wasn't in a mood to come do a story in a rural place like Roland, but sometimes these types of sometimes these type of places aren't so bad. I love how Dorothy just keeps wandering. Alright. If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't have come at all. No can do. This was a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach the black-haired girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now. When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for your next article? Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage. I almost called that as repertoire. I don't know why I was thinking that word for whatever reason, but yes, reportage is predominantly greater. And in that sense, the place that has my interest peaked is Bose. The Bose region? Did something happen there? A number of large robberies have been taking place one after the other. I think we actually learned about that from talking to an NPC. No. It was the what's it called? It was the Libero News, issue 1 that we got. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the group has gotten a pair of wings. Wings? Oh, I see. An airship, right? What are they, sky bandits or something? That seems to be the most logical conclusion. But there's also the possibility that this could be an imitative deception? Alright, yeah. By the Erebonian Empire. It's like, what? That's impossible. We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them. Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eyes on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure, which is why our job as reporters is to bring these things to light. So yeah, he mentioned like every other country on the continent, right? So Zumeria is actually a lot bigger than what you think. If you want, you can probably go on Google and try to find the entire map of the Zumerian continent. But from what we got from the map, we only see 3 countries. Well, we see our country. We see the country of Libero in its entirety, which is kind of small. Then you have the Republic of Calvert, which is actually pretty huge, and the Erebonian Empire, which is actually pretty huge too. But there are other countries out there, which you guys will get to see later on in the series, or not see, but at least you guys will find out that there are more countries out there. So just let it be known that it's just not Libero, Calvert, and Erebonia. There are more. Oh, hi there, Estelle. Yeah, hi there. Estelle, was it? Anyways, is your partner feeling alright? Yeah, he said he just wants to get a bit of fresh air. I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed. Oh, look at my boy. That I'm impressed that the both of you are bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to become a bracer, right? You know your stuff. And that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself. How nice it is to be so young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mysteries of all these ancient ruins across the entire continent. All right, with these very hands. The entire continent, huh? Well, that's a pretty tall order. Which means that you're not from Libero, right? No, I was born in the north. All right. But just for a record, I'm not from Erebonia. So, that just lets you know that there's more far north than Erebonia right now. Well, you don't have to worry about that. Although, I hate the war with a passion. The hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire. You lost someone dear to you. Yeah, my mother. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. It's okay. It happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family. Huh. So you mean that boy over there? Yeah. He's like a little brother. Wait, really? Is Estelle older than Joshua? That was something I didn't know. I thought he was always older than her. Never mind. Although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. Huh. I wonder why I'm telling you all this. Usually this isn't the kind of thing a person tells others. Oh, it's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing? No, I'm just kidding. Cherish your relationships, guys. Are you still feeling sick, Joshua? Nah, much better. Yeah, I should be good and head back when everyone else is ready. Well, I'm relieved to hear that. What brought this all on anyways? I doubt it was a lack of oxygen in the tower because the rest of us are all right. Maybe it was a sudden fear of heights? I don't think so. Estelle, Joshua. What's up? Are you finished taking pictures? You bet I am. And I got a lot of good ones too. Alright. It's hard trying to remember the voices that I use for certain people, even though I kind of have like the same tone. But in my head it sounds differently. But anyways. And it looks like that we're done. Yeah, it looks like that we're done here. How about we head back to town? Alright, Greenhorns, lead the way. I'm counting on you, children. Alright then. Is it just automatically going to take us? Yep. Well, thank you so much for escorting me back here. This is the first time I've ever been able to make it back from some ruins without being chased, bitten, or... Well, I don't even know how to begin to express my appreciation. No, you don't need to thank us. It's our duty as bracers. I think you're better off hiring some bracers to begin with next time you go off to investigate some ruins. My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I understand that feeling. I'll try to save up a bit though. Well, have a wonderful day, and I hope to meet you all again. Deuces. I think it's about time we said goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Yeah, because we ran from every fight, because I fought all those creatures before. Let me just say thank you to the both of you. And that's what I like to call raw skill. Now don't get cocky on me. The bracers I know would make you two look like fledglings, not ready to leave the nest. You're gonna need to work harder. I'll try to remember that. So the two of you are headed back to the company soon? Nah, we're gonna spend a day or so relaxing here in Roland. I need to write up a rough draft for the articles and such. And I'll head over to the Orbital factory and get the photographs developed. Take it easy, you two. Okay then. Well, there's that. Oops. Well, I guess this is the last of our jobs from Dad. They were much tougher than I thought they'd be. I agree with you there. I feel like I have a greater awareness now about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice. There you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from. Well, it seems like we've got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to read. Alright, for the time being, why don't we just report to the guild? That sounds like a good idea. Oh, but before we go, how are you doing? Still feeling well? Oh, thanks for asking. But I'm feeling a lot better. Alright, and just to make sure there's not anything else we need to do, I'm going to go ahead and check. And just like I thought, we have new dialogue, guys. So this is the best part. This is the best part. Shouldn't take no more than 20 minutes. So this might just be a part on its own. It's like, what do we have here? Handsome bracer, if I've ever seen one. How about taking a nap with little old me? Yeah. I'll have to take a rain check on that one. Come on, Joshua, you ain't trying to... That's a mature woman right there. Estelle, Joshua, aren't the two of you had a fair share of accomplishments lately? Let's see. You drove the fiends away from the Prezzo farm. You rescued miners at the Malga mine. And this last time you escorted some reporters, right? It's like, wow, you certainly know a lot for your age. Yep, I sure do. I wish those reporters would hire me. I think I'm perfect for the job as a reporter. Well, that's probably true. Should be alright. Oh, it looks like the two guests are gone. Trent, that was his name. This man's smacking. Oh, the whole monster scare has finally settled down at the mine. Now I can finally eat a relaxing meal. Estelle, listen to this. The other day, Mr. Rennan's mother dropped by and asked me... Well, what? And asked me out of the blue if I wanted to marry her son. I haven't felt so surprised since Sherazard fell off the table when she was dancing. That girl was dancing on the table. But I had to turn her down. Yeah, I had to turn her down. When I'm ready, I want to be able to choose my own partner. I mean, sure. It's like, oh, hey there, Estelle, Joshua. I saw some crazy quick monsters on the Milchmain Road the other day. And just when I thought that they were charging me, they took off running. Seriously, what are those things? So, I think he's talking about the Shining Palms, which I haven't really showed you guys. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Should be in our monster book. Monster guy. Shining Palm. So they look like that. That's probably what he means. They are pretty fast. They do chase you. Wait, have I not gotten a... I haven't gotten a T-Anklet or a Crush Charm from these guys. That's crazy. Yeah, I haven't gotten that item from them. Well, maybe I have. Hold on. Nope. These are all the items that I have. I have not gotten a single one of those. That's crazy. I'm mad. All the members of the Bracer Guilds can hold their liquor. Sherazard is the booze sponge, but even Cassius can down more than a few rounds. But Ina is the most surprising of them all. I heard the same thing from Shera. Ina's supposed to be pretty amazing in the liquor department. Yeah, that's right. She can drink at the same pace as Sherazard. And on top of that, her face never gets red, and she acts totally normal. I think it's much better than having your ear talked off by Shera. In any case, the Bracer Guild is one to be reckoned with at the bar. Oh, except for Ridge. Yeah, except for that Ridge fella. One drink and he's a goner. Oh, man. Well, it's time I started thinking about a new menu. I'm gonna have all the staff here give me their ideas for the new menu. Maybe I should get Elisa. Yeah, maybe I should ask Elisa what she thinks too. Maybe you should, dog. Maybe you should. We started this restaurant before my husband and I were married, and that's why we have such special fondness for the place. Somehow I found myself deeply moved when I see our daughter Elisa helping around here as well. Well, seeing how we're out of school now, which they get out of school at 16, y'all, that's crazy. Or 15, I mean. Libero News, huh? That's the magazine my dad always reads. Alright, the covers always has someone really famous or popular. Does it? Is this building like attached to the tavern? Alright, let's see. Alright. Though they are complete opposites, my grandson... Yeah, my grandson... Wait, what? Though they're complete opposites, my grandson, Luke, appears to get along well with the neighbor's Pat. I wish Luke would pick a few things up from Pat. Yes, because Pat is supposed to be the good child, right? The bracers who help Pat seem to be active recently. I heard that they're a pair of young bracers, a boy and a girl. Alright, that boy is especially well spoken by the wives' circle as being quite the cutie. Joshua a hunk to all the desperate housewives? Terrible. Dang, Joshua. Oh, man. You gotta watch those desperate housewives, y'all. You gotta watch them. Just the desperate ones, though. Just the desperate ones. Gonna get you caught up in something you ain't trying to be about. You know, Libero News is selling like hotcakes lately. Up until just recently, it was a minor magazine calculated. Crap, I cannot read. It was a minor magazine calculated in and around the royal city. All right, I don't know why my reading is atrocious. You guys have all heard it. He's like, yeah, you really do need to polish up on your reading. I don't read out loud like that, y'all. I read to myself. Speaking of reading, I need to finish my light novel that I'm almost done with. For those who want to know, the light novel I'm reading is called Surviving in Another World with My Mistress. The title is sort of misleading, but it's not at the same time. It's not in the mistress in the sense that you think it is. Anyways. My father has stopped complaining about the work that my husband does. But it does look like he's holding his tongue all the time. I'm sure he'd feel much better if he just said what he felt. Well, he saw your man working late at night. So that's probably why. The young kids these days only tend to focus on profit as a way to gain acceptance from others. But back in my day, oh gosh, my father has said that plenty of times. If we wanted to be accepted, we worked hard. He's like, back in my day, we used to walk to school with no shoes on and had to fight 2 lions. With a rock. Like, with a rock, Pops? Yeah, with the rock, son. He's like, you think I'm gonna fight a lion bare knuckle? You got me there. Anyways, it's like my daughter says. We'll have to watch these kids with a careful eye. I received word from my husband today that he'll be finishing up with his current job. I think I better cook something extra special. The longer we're apart, the deeper the bond grows between my husband and I. Really? Usually it's the opposite, but okay. I mean, I guess it tests loyalty and trust. I don't know. I'm so excited. Listen. My daddy's coming home. I hope he'll be home soon. I want us all to play together. Alright, cool. He'll be home soon. I think. Hopefully. If not, oh well. What? My papa's been asking me some weird things. Like, who'd I choose? Luke or Pat? That is a little weird to ask your daughter that, especially at her age. All right. Brennan's mother came here looking for a bride. My uni is way too young for the likes of him. Oh wow, that's a big wasp. Or no, that was a hornet actually. Ugh. But I can't allow Uni's husband to be any less of a man than myself. Well, that's odd to see that's odd to see fate. But what? It's odd to see fate so heated about something. Yeah, whatever. It looks like the realization that he's the father of a young daughter is settling in. All right. You seem to be a good match for my daughter, Joshua. Terrible. But I'm gonna have to fail you. Huh? The reason being, you're too handsome. Oh, man. It's not that you've done anything wrong, but I just can't see you having a serious... Yeah, but I can't just see you having serious girl trouble someday. Yeah, I can totally see that too. Joshua is completely out of touch with reality. He doesn't even notice that kind of stuff. And therein lies another problem. I think it's you who's out of touch with reality. Man, let this man live his life. Y'all are just bombarding him with this stuff. Recently, it seems like, whenever I go out in the street, I get a lot of strange looks. It appears that my mom has started the bride hunt again. And when I first heard about what was going on, I thought I was going to die of sheer embarrassment. No matter how many times I tell her to knock it off, she just keeps doing what I'm going to do. Aren't you Cassius's daughter, Estelle? Yeah. You look rather healthy and seem to be a cheerful young girl at that. So? Oh no. How would you feel about becoming my son's new wife? New wife? He had a first one? Excuse me? She's like... That face though. She's flattered, but she's 16. I don't even know how old Renan is. Alright. It seems like the young girls these days don't mind marrying older men, right? Now, hold on just a darn minute. So that's a no. Admittedly, my son isn't as handsome as your boyfriend over there with the black hair. You, boy, make sure to make Estelle happy. What? This nutjob lady is totally mistaken. Yeah, we'd probably best just play along before things get too complicated. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. See, all this great dialogue that we would have missed. Hey there, I've been hearing great things about you kids. I hear that you've been knocking out jobs one after the other. Alright. You made some successful strides from your part-time job working here for me. Really? Well, how are you, Estelle and Joshua? The two of you have really grown up, haven't you? Although, I'd like for you to try to act a little bit more ladylike, Estelle. I'll try to pay more attention to that. Ladylike? What is ladylike? I'm kidding. We all know what ladylike is. The mayor came by to ask to put some Sepian engraving a bit ago. Although the Asmolis hasn't arrived, I hear it's quite the magnificent crystal. I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like. I've heard that orbments were based on the ancient tools. It's not the people of today who are amazing, it's the people of old. But somehow, it's a bit mortifying. Is it now? Alright, I think next place is the clock tower. Oh, here's Luke. Some news reporters came to do a story on your dad. My dad's a soldier in the Royal Army, but he's pretty plain and boring compared to Bracers. Really? Did we even meet his dad? Oh yeah, we did meet his dad. His dad had the request. Gazing out in the... See, I don't know if Paddington is a woman or a man. Alright, gazing out at the top... Yeah, from the top here, every day is quite enjoyable. The changing seasons, the lives of those people living here in town. Though they're all minor, I can see these changes with my own eyes. Recently, I've seen Mrs. Bloom out and about quite a bit. I wonder what she's up to. Alright, still no event. Still nothing. Alright, let's see. Let's go to the church next. And I just passed the church. Nope. Church is right over here. Well there. It appears to me that the new faces have been a bit older and wiser. I'm glad to see that you have matured in body and mind. Thank you. Recently, some of the children have come to see me on non-Sunday school days. I'm glad I became a sister. So, I'm going to say this because I don't... no, we do actually learn more about Sunday school. All I'm going to say is this. Sunday school is just the name, guys. It doesn't just take place on Sunday. Like, it's an act... I believe their version, like, they just call it Sunday school. But I believe that Sunday school is just the name. Ah, Estelle, Joshua. I heard about your admirable performance from the farm and the mine. The number of guests have been asking about you as well. Keep up the good work. I wonder if Josette is still here. Nope, she's gone. Alright. Didn't seem to find our, what's it called? Went to the Rollins. Yes, the mayor's house is next. And then the mayor's house, and then the airliner, and then we should be done. Front door is locked. Oh, okay. Is there anything else? Nope. Alright, and then let's go to the airliner up here. Ah, it looks like the one guy's gone. Recently, it seems that there are sky bandits using an airship to pull off robberies and bows again. I'm gonna have to be more strict with the passenger checks. If a criminal managed to get on board, who knows what might happen? Like, well, Alan, you actually sounded responsible for a second. Well, that's because I never forgive myself if I allowed some hotties to get in harm's way. Not to mention, it gives me a reason to check out the chicks more closely too. Oh my gosh. That's two birds with one stone, baby. I was a fool for admiring you. After the airliners were developed, a lot of people started coming to the visit Roland. Before that, it was mostly merchants who came to buy septium, lumber, and vegetables. Oh yeah. I even hear the number of people traveling the roads on foot have decreased. You don't get tired riding on an airliner. The reason being, they're fast. That is true. Let's see, do you have anything new to say? Have you ever heard of the high-speed cruiser, the Aracel? I think RCL? I think it's RCL. I think that's the name of it. It's used by the royal family. Alright. With a hull engulfed in elegant lines and painted a pure white. It's certainly fitting for those of royalty. In addition, it boasts the best engine that orbital technology can offer, and it's said to have the highest performance output in the world. Cool. All right, and with that, I believe we are done. So not really much left for us to do. And for the day, I think all we got to do is turn in the thing from Ino, or turn in the quest to Ina, and I believe that's it. So I will see you guys in the next part. Peace.